Hello, blessed day. I am tasked for today to report on Netherlands. And they say that this is small but mighty. So let's take a look why that is so. Muli po, ma'am. Magandang hapon and classmates. Before we discuss the specifics of international trade, please allow me to give you 13 surprising facts about Netherlands. Ang una po dyan, they have the world's tallest people. The average of people there is around 6 feet. And according to the military, for the last 200 years, yung male po nila tumangkad ng 20 centimeter. Diba? Ang tangkad, no? And they are the flower shop of the world. Kasi po, halos yung 80% of the world produce, no, ng bulbs nanggagaling po sa Netherlands. Tulips alone, 11,000 hectare po yung kanilang ginagamit doon. Around mga 43 billion bulbs ng tulip. And actually, it constitute, no, 5% of their GDP. And also, ang dami po sa Amsterdam ng bridge. Around 1,000, more than 1,200 bridges. 'Di ba popular po sila doon? At ito po ay to facilitate na magkaroon ng transport, no? Mabilis yung transport. Kasi they have around 165 canals eh. Pero popular yung isa sa tourist na destination po sa kanila doon. Na pag dinaanan mo daw yung dalawang bridge na to, makakikita mo na agad yung 15. Yun. And then also, alam niyo po ba, na 1/3 ng Netherlands under sea level. Pagka nga daw po sinerch natin yung meaning ng the Netherlands, ang meaning nun, lowland. Kaya po, binibuilt nila yung kanilang mga bahay doon using wooden poles. Pero syempre ngayon, nung unang panahon yung wooden poles, syempre ngayon, steel, gano'n, concrete poles. Kasi nga po, wetlands sila eh. At saka, 'di ba, yung ibang, para po yung ibang lupa nila doon, kinlaim nila yon sa sea. Yon. At ang maganda din po sa Netherlands, sila ang unang nag-recognize ng same-sex marriage, yung na-legalize noong 2001. Kaya very friendly po sila sa LGBT community. At ito, alam na alam natin, diba? They are very popular with sa windmill. And they have around 1,000. Although konti na lang po yung commercially operated for grinding grains and draining the wetlands. Well, they're still part of the UNESCO's heritage, no? Kaya nga po, ang maganda diyan, dahil sila ang pioneer sa wind as alternative source of energy. Alam niyo po ba na mga ang train nila ay 100% powered ng wind. And of course, in-invent nila ng gin. Kaya nasa kanila din po yung yung uh, isa sa malaking pub sa buong Europe, no? At nasa kanila din po ang oldest national anthem. Mga 400 years old na po yung kanilang national anthem. Noon po iyan nagawa, no? Ni-write. At alam niyo po ba, mas marami ang bike kesa sa tao dyan. Ang bike nila, more than 22 million. Ang population lang po niya, 17 million. O, diba? Then, dahil nga po dun sa, ibig sabihin natin na biggest pub, ito po yung, if you would like to go to the bar, take beer, take spirits, no? Kaya alam niyo po, sila yung second biggest exporter ng beer after Mexico. Around $2 billion US dollar in 2018. At alam niyo po ba, sila ang nag-breed. Kaya ang carrot naging orange noong 17th century. Dati daw po, white yan, purple, yellow. They did that in honor of their king. Kaya nga daw po ang official color ng royal family ng Dutch. Ayun, orange. And ito, nako, Ang Dutch po, ang taga Netherlands, they consume mga around 2 kilos per year per tao ng licorice. So, kung 17, that would be 34 million, no? Ng sweets. Ito po yan, no? Ito itsura ng licorice. Although, yan yung original, pero meron pong mga 80 different kinds yan. Di ba familiar po tayo sa anis? Parang yun po yung amoy nun, no? Um, pero sweets po yan. Candy po yan. Na ang sabi nila, superfood. Either you like it or you don't like it daw po, no? Yung licorice. Pero sila, they are very fond of that. Now, aside from these 13 surprising facts, ano pa po yung invention nila aside sa gin? Ayan, microscope, sa kanila po yan. Wi-Fi, cassette, CD, DVD at Blu-ray. O, di ba? Bluetooth. O, di ba? Very techy po sila. And the eye test. Para malaman natin kung 20/20 vision tayo. Telescope, Levis and Manmad Island. Siyempre, kasi nga po, talaga pong ito yung kanilang magiging isa sa invention dahil alam po nating wetland sila at under po sila ng sea level. O sa kanila po na inventang stock market. And the submarine, no? Considering po yung mga invention na pinag-usapan natin kanina, alam niyo po ba na ito nakalagay 15th largest, no, sa buong mundo po ang Netherlands pagdating sa gross domestic product. Considering na maliit lang siyang bansa, siya nga yung 22nd smallest country in Europe. So imagine they are really one of the highest earning nation. And their land, 60% is utilized for agriculture and horticulture. How about po sa innovations that we can relate to international trade? They are very good in precision agriculture. Kaya nga po sila ang world leader in sustainable agriculture and horticulture. And they're even the second largest exporter ng agricultural produce, no, next to US, because they are very good also in hydroponics, greenhouse technology, and lalo naman po sa water management. They have a long history on innovative water management techniques. Yung sa mga dam, sa dike, sa kanal, 'di ba? Kasi nga po, 'di ba, they are one-third ng Netherlands ay under sea level. So good in flood protection, and sila rin po ang nakadevelop ng mga technology sa water treatment and purification. And of course, sa renewable energy, kung yung train ay wind ang ginagamit nila. They're also good in solar power. No, malaking investment po yung nilalagay dito. Kaya makikita nyo, pag diniscuss natin yung export-import, because of they are lead in this, pagdating po sa mga machines, makikita natin na isa to sa lead doon sa export-import. And also in circular economy, pioneer po sila dun sa nag-focus ng reduce ng waste and maximizing with the use of resources sa paggawa ng building, tsaka yung solution po kasi nila dun sa recycling, sa waste management, para makapag-produce din ng renewable energy. Then of course, they are very innovative in logistics and transportation. Dahil sila po yung hub ng logistics and transportation sa Europe, because they are one with the largest ports sa Europe. Kaya well-developed din po ang network ng kanilang road, rails, and waterways. Pioneer po sila sa electric vehicle, no? At saka din po para ma-optimize yung supply chain management. So, they do focus on research and development, no, to be the leader. With all these innovations, thus, with their forefront of progress, they are now the fourth most competitive economy, no, in the world, no, based on the World Economic Forum, and they are fifth in most innovative. All their universities are in the top 200 of global ranking. And one of the recent awardee, in chemistry, the Nobel Prize for Ben Feringa, is yung world's smallest mechanical device. which would be suitable for medical intervention. So this innovation could really help no human lives. Our topics in international trade would be looking at first export import, focusing on the commodity and its destination, tariffs and quota, using the focusing on the European Union's common customs tariff and looking at the trade agreements where Netherlands is affected on policies as well as agreement. So we're now on our first topic, export and import of Netherlands. Well, looking at the economic complexity of Netherlands, they are actually ranking 22 of the 127 country. And in terms of product export and imports in 2020, they rank as 6 out of 226 and 8 on imports, no, based on 2020 data. And per capita product export, 4 out of 219 and 9 out of 219 in imports. And as to service export, well, third out of 65 and third also in import. Then in terms of exporter rank, it is fifth, no, out of 127. Importer rank 8 out of 127, and the trade balance is 7. So we can really say that they are very efficient because maybe what had contributed there is it has a strong economy and hub for creativity and progress. The export and import data between October 2021 and October 22, the Netherlands have increased by 9.6 billion. That would be around 21.2% from 45.2 to 54.8, while imports increased by 10.4 billion or 23.7% from 43 billion to 54.2 billion. In export, Netherlands is the third largest exporter in Eurasia, and it derives two-thirds of its GDP from merchandise. Their main exports are machinery and transport equipment, which comprises 28%, mineral and fuels 23%, food 11%, clothing and footwear 10%, and pharmaceuticals 5%. Over 60% of total export is sent to European Union, mainly Germany, Belgium, France, United Kingdom, and then in United States, Italy, and Japan. Based on trading economics data, as of October 2022, no, yung details of their top 10 exports are machinery, mineral fuels, kita nyo, electrical machinery. Yung sa number 1, kasama po dito yung computers. Then, mga medical apparatus, no? Then, pharmaceuticals, plastic articles, vehicles, organic chemicals, chemical goods, iron, and steel. Based on top export destination according to trading economics, we have the top 6: Belgium, China, Sweden, Taiwan, Switzerland, and Austria. That is as of October 2022 data, where they are given the volume of the trade with the last period and the previous period. As to imports, we have fuel constituting 29%. We still have machinery, 26%, food, 8.6%, pharmaceutical, and electronics will be the rest. As to partners, Germany will be 17%, Belgium 10%, China 8.5%, and United Kingdom, United States, Russia, and Italy. These are the overview of the destination, no, main partners, and the main commodity or the product. From a continental perspective, almost three-fifths of Netherlands' total imports by value in 2021 were purchased from fellow European countries. Around 24.8% is from the ASEAN trading partners, and 8.9% originated from the North America. Top commodity imports in 2021 will be mineral fuels, which will be 15.7%, electrical machinery 12.9%, machinery including computers, optical, technical, and medical apparatus, vehicles, pharmaceuticals, plastic, organic chemical goods, and iron and steel, which has a similarity with what they are exporting. As to their import destination, according to Trading Economics, well, it is going to China, Belgium, Norway, Sweden, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, South Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Singapore. Looking at their partners, no, ASEAN partners, and we have also their sa European. Now, let's go to the second one, tariffs and quotas of Netherlands. Common custom tariffs of European Union is the one being implemented in the government of Netherlands. We call that CCT. And normally, different rates apply to different products depending on the classification and the source, which would be dalawa lang naman po, galing sa European Union country or hindi, and the value. And import duty is the most common tax on imports. So, pagdating po sa import levies, according to the Netherlands website of Government Information for Entrepreneur, ito po yung mga klase that they are giving as import levies. Import duties, VAT, excise duties, and consumption taxes. Ito po lahat yung pag-uusapan natin later. Under the Common Custom Tariff, EU or European Union, the Netherlands, part of which, are based on the International Harmonized System of Product Classification. These codes are actually issued by the World Custom Organization in order for us to classify goods in international trade. And there are around 183 countries who are members. And with Netherlands, goods entering to this country, there are three types of import levies. You have import duties, VAT, excise, and consumption taxes, of which of course, the importers are liable for payment. The import duties in the CCT, it can be standard rate, reduced rate, or duty-free goods, no? Ang standard rate between 4 to 10%, which can be your textile, clothing, footwear, and some electronic products. Reduced rate, uh, if it is under the free trade agreement ng European Union, pwedeng zero rate din siya, no? Depende ko ano yung goods. But, ang kagandahan, if it is from the developing country, special rate din yon. Pwedeng zero, pwedeng reduced. At ang kailangan lang dyan, ipakita natin yung Certificate of Origin form or Invoice Declaration. Then of course, kapag ka ikaw ay EU nation, duty-free goods, kung kayong dalawa yung nag-exchange, diba? Pag excise tax, ang sample dyan sa beer, Ang charge nila dito, halimbawa, 0.08 euro, mga 5, around 5 pesos sa atin yan. Tapos pag sa Spirit, nagre-range ng 6.46 to 23. Kaya sa atin yan, mga 400 pesos to 1,370. Pag sa sigarilyo, ang tobacco, 2 pesos per stick. Tapos yung ibang, pag cigarette, 1 peso per stick. Pag VAT naman, syempre, pag custom duty, 'di ba? Lahat pare-parehas pag EU member country. Pag VAT ini-establish yan ng bawat member state. Kaya sa Netherlands, 21%. So kung ang importer ang in-import niya galing sa Pilipinas, matcha-chargean yung goods ng 21%. Okay, we're now on our third topic, trade agreements of Netherlands. Well, under the European Union trade policies and agreement, Netherlands is part of European single market, where it facilitates free movement of goods and services, capital and people within the European Union, no? And also the free trade agreement. The countries involved are Canada, Japan, Korea, Mexico, and several countries in South America. Thus, they would benefit from reduced tariff for goods traded, no, within these countries. Aside from the first two trade policies and agreement, we have the World Trade Organization, this which Netherlands is a member of, which sets the rules for global trade and helps to reduce barriers, no? In addition to that, we have the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership. This is between European Union and United States. Still, reduce trade barriers between these two regions. How about trade barriers? Madami ba to sa Netherlands? Well, I guess looking at our discussion, it's quite relatively low since generally they are open, no, and has a competitive economy. Also, yes, they imposes tariff to protect the Dutch producer and ensure fair competition. Pero nakita naman natin, it can even be reduced or eliminated, no, as part of trade agreements. As to non-tariff, yes, they have import quotas, product standards, licensing requirements, and technical barriers, which would contribute to the difficulty for foreign companies in competing in Dutch market. But since their nature is very open nga sila, so it would be somehow manageable at our end. As to language and culture, o naman, no, really cultural differences matter. So, dahil gusto nating maging karelasyon sila, we just have to establish relationship and learn the language, no, and the culture of Netherlands. And ano yung isang challenge? Yung mga local importer, gusto nila exclusive distributor. So, kasi nga, tingnan nyo naman, ano ba ang Netherlands? 'Di ba? Pag tiningnan mo yung size, alam nyo ba na 7 times smaller siya sa Philippines? So, yun. So, kailangan lang yung mga exporter talaga mag-adapt ng product nila at sa mga documentation for the Dutch market for you to have yung pangarap nila na exclusive distributorship. Now, can we really say that Netherlands is small but mighty? Do you agree? Yes, kasi looking at our discussion, it is packed with world-famous icon, they have a lot of invention, and they're really the key center for global business. And why would that be? Kasi ang dami nilang advanced infrastructure, di ba? Tapos, they're even fifth largest economy in Europe and has the fourth largest airport for cargo in Europe. So again, thank you classmates for listening. Thank you ma'am. No? Hope we all have an enjoyable day. Thank you, thank you, thank you.